Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Natural English with Liam. Today is a very special episode because we have my wife as a guest.
Hi everyone, my name's Cassie.
So today I'm going to ask Cassie some questions, but she doesn't know what questions I'm going to ask her. So hopefully her answers will sound nice and natural, so as always we can get better at listening to real English. So, we're going to start with a simple question. Cassie, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Okinawa, Japan, and raised here until I was 10 years old, and then we moved to the United States.
Yeah, and now we both live in Okinawa now. So, next question, what is your job?
I'm an English teacher.
That's it. Okay, same as me, very short. Third question, what book are you reading at the moment?
I'm reading a book by Carl Sagan. It's called Candlelight in the Dark or something. I don't really remember.
Like that.
But Carl Sagan is a famous scientist, and this book is about being rational and thinking logically.
So like thinking in a scientific way. Okay, next question is maybe more interesting. So, would you rather be a cat or a dog? And why?
Definitely a cat. Because I feel like I'm already kind of a cat. I like to sleep, and
that's true.
They just kind of sleep and eat and
yep, sounds
play.
like you.
That's it.
No, that's not true. She's also very productive. She does lots of things, but she does like sleeping. Okay. Maybe the most interesting question that you have all been waiting to hear. What do you like about me?
Oh
pass. No. I hope she has something to say. What do you like about Liam from Easy Natural English with Liam?
Trademark. I like this guy because he's very optimistic and
optimistic means thinking positively.
And he motivates me to be a better version of myself every day. And he's very funny.
Whoa. This is good stuff. Okay, that's enough. Before my head gets too big. Sounds good. So, next question. What was the best trip that you have been on? Where is like your best vacation or travel experience?
Well, that's a difficult one.
Okay, so just one of them. What's
just
the first one that comes to mind?
Okay, the first one that usually always comes to mind is Prague in the Czech Republic. It's just a very, very beautiful city, and I have a lot of good memories there.
You made a lot of friends.
I drank a lot of beer.
Yeah, Czech Republic, famous for its beer. Okay, question number 7. What have you been doing during self-isolation or quarantine? So, at the moment we're all staying at home, but I hope so, because of the coronavirus situation. So what have you been doing during this time?
I've gotten a lot of different interests and hobbies recently because of this time during self-quarantine or self-isolation. Things like taking care of houseplants. I've never had the opportunity to have plants before because I was always moving. So now we're here in Okinawa for good. So I'm able to have some little houseplant babies. And reading, studying languages just like you guys, and petting my cats all the time. That's it.
Yeah. Maybe you can hear the cats now. I can hear one of the cats meowing. I think they want some attention. But yeah, we are recording this, so afterwards we can play with the cats again. Hopefully they'll be quiet.
Yeah,
Okay. Question number 8. Who was the first president of the USA?
and George Washington.
Was it? Actually, I don't know because, I'm British. I didn't know that. So now I know. Thank you. Question...
That's not an excuse. There's so many... Most people know that.
Okay, well, I didn't. If you did, comment below and you can tell me that you're smarter than me. I didn't know. What's your favorite food that I cook? Come on, I hope there's something. Don't say cereal.
It's not pancakes.
What? My pancakes are good. You say you like my pancakes usually.
I think my favorite food that you cook is, because I have a good memory attached to this, is like a coconut curry. Because when we first met, I think one of the first times anybody has ever really cooked for me is this coconut curry, and he put like sweet potato and a lot of different vegetables in it, and it was so good. And I just remember feeling like, wow, he can do so many things.
Well, I think it was a very simple curry, but I'm happy to hear that it had such a big impact. I'd actually heard that before. It was maybe no surprise. Next question. What's your favorite food that you cook?
Huh. I don't really like cooking that as much as I like baking. So I definitely bake a lot of cookies. Usually I just give away the cookies because if I keep them here, I'm just gonna eat all of them, and then it just wouldn't be that healthy. But yeah, probably cookies.
Yeah, she's been baking a lot actually during this
that's
self-quarantine
another
time.
thing that I've been doing.
Yeah, that's one of the things you're doing most actually,
Yeah.
And you forgot. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of baking. Okay, question, I think it's number 11. Doesn't really matter the order. Question number 11. What is your biggest fear? So fear, if you don't know, is something you are scared of. So what are you most scared of? What's your biggest
My biggest
fear?
is snails.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I just really don't like them. If you don't know what a snail is, I don't even like talking about it.
Yeah, snails are the things that move along the ground with no legs, and they have a big shell, and they move very slowly, and they're kind of slimy. Yeah, see, she doesn't even like hearing about snails. This is a bit of a phobia, what people call a phobia. It's when you're really scared of something for no real reason. So she really hates snails. So let's change the topic. Okay, so this last question is maybe the most difficult question. Hopefully it's an interesting question. So for those of you who are paying attention, Cassie is half Japanese and half American. So do you feel more Japanese or more American? That's a difficult question. And it could be neither.
Yeah, neither. I would choose neither. Because when I go to America, I don't feel like I have the same kind of like base personality that most American people do. And in Japan, it's very homogenous, which means that it's just kind of one race of people.
Yeah, all the same type. Yeah, all the same ethnicity or race of people.
Same ethnicity. And being most people that are half Japanese and half different ethnicity feel the same way, where they don't really feel that accepted by Japanese people. Of course, everyone's different, but sometimes you just want to feel like a normal person, and people treat you the same way.
Yeah, like maybe you don't want to be special. Maybe some people think, wow, being special would be nice, but yeah, when people treat you differently every day, perhaps it gets tiring.
Yeah. So, yeah, my answer is neither. I feel like there's a new term called I don't know if it's new, it's called third culture kid. And I feel more like I identify with this, where you don't really belong to one specific culture. And yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, so it's not the first culture, it's not your second culture, but the third one. So maybe you're another one. Maybe, yeah, some people say citizen of the world, but it sounds very cheesy. Yeah, cheesy means like, it doesn't sound cool. Maybe some of you think it's cool. Anyway, that was yeah, I can be cheesy sometimes, especially with my jokes, but my regular listeners will know that already. So yeah, that is all our questions for today. So yeah, Cassie, like me, works on italki. So do you know what your italki address is?
No, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out and I'll put it in the link to this video, so then you can find me or Cassie on italki to take lessons with either of us. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of Cassie, then put it in the comments below. Say, Liam, we're bored of you. We hear too much about you, Liam.
Tell him how uncool he is.
We want to hear more from Cassie. And if you have questions for Cassie, then please put them in the comments as well. And then if we get enough questions, I can do another video or another podcast episode like this, and I can ask her your questions next time. So those listening to the podcast, you can't comment on the podcast, so you'll have to come onto the YouTube version of this and put your comments there. So thank you to all of you for listening, whether you're on the podcast or the YouTube. I will see you all back here next time, and maybe Cassie will as well. So comment if you want her to come back. Nah, I'm interesting enough, right? Just me, I'll do.
Just me.
Okay, see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.